What's that?
That's a swear jar. Every time someone swears, you put a quarter in it.
Who gets the money?
I don't know. We'll use it to buy something for the office, like a case of Bud Light or something.
Fucking awesome. F you, Bob.
F you, Jim.
Eric, I have a bag on line 3 for you.
Can I borrow your pen? Can I borrow your f***ing pen?
Will the owner of a white station wagon please go f*** yourself?
We're gonna go down there and we're gonna f some ass. We're gonna f some. We're gonna s some
Poop.
Doesn't count.
Shut the up!
I am so proud of you mother suckers. Here, here.
Morning YouTube, FT here. It's Thursday morning. I'm about to start work, but before I do, I thought I might get this video out of the way. But before I start, let's do the housekeeping. Today I am smoking my olive wood block. It's just a block of olive wood. And it smokes fine. And in it, I am smoking Black Stag that was sent to me by Mark and Amber. The reason for this particular video is this beastie here, which is my completed restoration of my microscope box. So what I'm going to do is stop filming now, go outside, video the box, explain what I've done and why. That'll be part 1 of this video. Part 2 of this video will be the contents of the box, the actual microscope itself. I've had some people inquire on what type it is, how old it is, etc. What condition it was in when I got it, because I've actually had to do some restoration work on it as well as the box. And it's nice to be able to do that sort of thing, make a video on a off subject topic. Okay, I'm just going to do a walk around to start with. So we start at the top. You can see I put a new leather strap in, new clasps, all been sanded down and stained, and I'll explain why. I decided to put these corner caps on, these brass corner caps. I think it sets it off quite nicely, and also the intrinsic value of the item was 0. Because the front door, on the front door, this whole section here was missing, and it had a big split in it from the lock down. So what I decided to do was to actually, see up here, this is the original piece that was there. I decided to make another piece like this and fit it here, and cut all this part of the door away and make another strip for that side, and then reset the lock. Now because of that, the whole thing lost all its value. I then decided, well, because it's got no value, I can experiment. So what I wanted to do on the front, on the door, what I wanted to do on the door was to make it look worn. And I think I've achieved that. And it's really just for looks. I've also attached copper corner pieces to the end, and I've put rubber feet on the bottom so it actually stands proud of the base. The lock is a replacement lock. This is a solid brass lock. The main inside I've left the same. It just needs a bit of a clean out. I have used car matte interior protection on this. You spray it and then you just wipe it down and it leaves it matte, but it gives it a bit of protection. The original rack's up here. This was all split open, so it's been glued back together, but I've left it looking exactly the same. It just slides into there. These were all broken off, so I've re-glued those in. And this is interesting, these parts were across the back, and it turned out that this box isn't for the microscope that came with it. But by resitting these to the sides, the microscope that came with the box will now slide nicely into that position with its back foot here. And this came from another box. It's quite often done on these microscope boxes. And as you close the door, this goes over the rear foot and locks it down in place. I didn't want to overstain this. I mean, it's been replaced. I want people to see it's been replaced. So I've left that. But the overall effect, I'm happy with what I've achieved. And it was quite interesting because I had to find a lock with some keys that work on it. This was the original lock cover, scratch cover, but I had to drill the keyhole out, fit the lock, make sure it's in the right position. It works very well, so I'm really pleased with it. The strap, by the way, is for a Fender guitar amp. Those of you who have been following my videos would know that the back was split right in two down here. So that's gone together really nicely. And also this side here, this side was split from here all the way down. Turn it round so we get some more light on it. You can still see it was split if you look carefully. All these dovetails were cut out, smoothed down, filled, re-glued, clamped. Now this corner on the back was split and I decided not to replace it. I don't know why, but I just thought no, I'll leave it. So by putting this brass corner on, it shows, there's a bit of a hole there that's going to collect dust and dirt, but I thought I'd leave it on, show that it was damaged a bit there. And the bottom, as I've said, I'll put these rubber feet on it, silicone rubber feet. This is where the clamp goes that clamps the microscope. That was originally for the box in place, so that's no good anymore. So as an object, no one would want to buy it because it's got no real value anymore as an old box. But to me it was a good project, I enjoyed doing it and I'm happy with the results. So there it is, that's what I ended up doing. I hope you found it interesting. It won't be to everyone's liking, things never are, but I made those decisions. I'm very pleased with it. So thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe, keep them alight, and it doesn't matter what you smoke your tobacco in, as long as it works. I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.